All right, let's see what we have today in our box that Frank Orlando so generously sent me. Ready, Sunset? Hang on, hang on. An original Newton message pad. This one says message pad communication system, which means it came with a fax modem. What is a fax modem, you ask? We don't have time to go into that right now. 2 megabyte memory card. Somebody wrote MULP or NIULP on the back. I don't know what that means. Here's the fax modem. Apparently they made too many of these. That doesn't matter, and here, this is not what's supposed to be in the box. This is message pad 130. Oh geez, the power button is really sticky. This was the first Newton I ever heard about. Back in the 90s, when we got our computer, we came with a subscription to Macworld. It had a full page ad for this thing. And this was the first time I'd ever seen a computer that you could hold in your hand. That just really captured my imagination. It has like instructions on how to use the handwriting recognition on the inside. And that was really the big feature with these things, was the handwriting recognition. This is the main treat. There's other unboxings of these. Oh man, this is in good shape. This is the original Newton message pad. This is what started it all. It's still a really nice device to hold in your hand. It has a pencil, call it a stylus, comes in a leather case. There's other unboxings of this on the internet, so I'm not gonna go too much into it. VHS tape. It's actually a really well-produced video featuring James Joaquin, who is, was on the marketing team for the Newton. Oh, a SCSI cable for some reason. Oh, does that mean there's an Apple external hard drive in here? Oh, so there is. It's just the box. I wonder if I could put a new drive in here. It's empty right now. And whoa, what is this? Oh my goodness. When Apple released the Newton, the message pad, original message pad, which you just saw, this one here in the purple box that I showed you, they also partnered with Sharp, because one thing that Apple didn't want to do is what they did with the Mac OS, which is not license it to any other manufacturers. So they decided with the Newton OS they were going to license it so that it would become a platform, and it would be on lots of devices. And so they partnered with Sharp for the design of the original message pad, but also Sharp wanted to make their own, which was the Sharp Expert Pad, which was just a Newton, but made by Sharp. Unfortunately, the Newton didn't catch on the way they hoped it would, but Sharp did a really nice design back at that time, so I have high hopes. Yeah, it's just a really nice device. Look at that. Made by Sharp, but it's a Newton. I think it had a slightly smaller screen resolution, but it's still very cool. Comes with a little silk screen in here. I don't really know why you would do that, but so you know all the stuff that you could do with it, I guess. Oh, the little rubber feet have deteriorated, but I guess it is like 30 years old. Now, this is the main thing that I'm really super excited about. This is something that I would actually love to use if I can get it working. Remember how I said that they licensed the Newton operating system to different companies? Another one of those companies, other than Sharp, was Siemens. Siemens makes a lot of high-tech equipment and cell phone towers and stuff like that now, but back at this time, they made a Newton, but not just any Newton. It was a phone. It was a phone and fax machine in one, and not just like a cell phone. It was like a full like office phone with a notepad built in, which was a Newton, and you could actually disconnect the Newton and carry it around. Hey, Sonny. Note phone. Der Multifunctional Communication Assistant, Communication Assistant, all one word. I don't know how to pronounce these words. Modem, apparently. Oh wow, so it comes in pieces and you put it together. This is the actual Newton. It even says Newton on it. Hello? Hello? Whoops. Steve Jobs, is that you? It wouldn't be Steve Jobs. He wasn't at Apple during that time. Steve Capps? Steve Capps, is that you? All right, don't do that. It's just a Newton attached to a phone, which is great. Seems like German people designed this. Frank also gave me these cool little stickers. As you might know, in Canada, food prices are a problem. It says food for thought, hashtag just lower prices. If you see someone shoplifting food, no you didn't. Shoplifting may be the only way for people to access necessities that they couldn't get otherwise. Now, I'm not advocating stealing, but that's something to think about. Why would we have to print stickers like this? Thanks for joining me for this unboxing, and if you haven't already, watch the film Love Notes to Newton. It's on this channel. It's free, and it's a feature documentary about the Newton, and you might see a little more of this stuff on there.